shit, I hit the snooze. I thought reality was real, I'm really confused.
There's no more life, there's no more energy, there's no more of you. You're gone. You're not even before the Father again, you're gone. That is what the death is talking about, that second death. So the very beginning of wisdom, the very way to kick the habit that you have, you must build discipline. How are you going to build discipline? First, you need to clear your system. How are you clearing the system? You need to fast.
When I start to read this.
You know what you've done this before?
When I start to read this.
Uh-huh.
Because I am born, I took 1 minute.
Uh-huh.
I started to I don't want to do. But I never did believe. I never thought that these things exist with them. Why it is that we, as a black man, have to suffer so? Why? Everything is the right. This one, this corner, and we were the people and them was here, and you say, well, yeah, this is my God, and your God.
Not this man, this man.
This one here.
That's right. Who look like a darker version to you? Jesus Christ looked like a darker version to you if you had a full beard. If you had a full beard. You allow the system to subdue you, to make you effeminate and less than a man that you're supposed to be. This system, by that small act of having you to shave off your beard and make you ashamed of having your beard and make you ashamed of your gray hairs, that's supposed to be a testament of your experience and your years on this earth, a testament of your wisdom, a testament of your expertise, a testament of your veteranness on out here. This system has made you ashamed of that. The very first thing prisoners of war get when they're captured is shame. And the purpose of it is to break their spirit. You know that. You know that. The very first thing a prisoner of war gets when he's captured is shaven. Why? To break his spirit.
Bring it out!
Because your beard is a badge. It is a sign of your manly dignity.
That's right.
You're a man. You are a representation of a lion, the leader and protector of a pride. Those two little princesses with you, Father, are supposed to be raised up in the wisdom of God to know their heritage, that they're Israelites. Same thing with you, moms. You gotta give the right example. We don't supposed to be seeing their brasses. That's not good. As you have a little princess with you. We're not supposed to be on that. We are not peasants. No, Mr. Samuel. Wait, Mr. Samuel, there is more. There is more. You need to understand this. To the point. Read.
This is the book of Matthew, chapter 17 and verse 21.
Read.
Howbeit, this kind goeth not out, but by prayer and fasting.
To get into that addiction, that habit, you have to build discipline. What is the discipline that you need to build? Prayer and fasting. Fasting will make you subdue your body to primal needs, food and water. You could do those things almost automatically. You can eat in your sleep, literally. If you could discipline your body, yourself, to not eat and drink for a set period of time. No, in your sleep, yes. You never saw people that was like in old war movies. The man on the bed, he kind of comatose, and they would put a bottle and feed him. You can eat in your sleep. That's automatic for you. That's almost automatic for your body. If you could discipline that, if you go hold back yourself from eating and drinking, you are exercising your discipline and you are training your spirit to resist urges. And it would eventually go over into resisting the urge of the cigarette, of the alcohol, of the sex, of the drugs, of the weed. You understand? These things, that's how discipline works. That's how wisdom works. That is how you build wisdom. Discipline is a muscle. Wisdom is a muscle that you must exercise.
That's it.
That means you must apply it every time you have a chance, even though it hurts. You understand, Mr. Samuel? You were once a strong man. You are no longer a strong man because the society has brought you up in the ways of sin, which has made you a slave even to a greater degree, mentally. Look at your beard. You no longer have a beard. You were made to destroy your skin because your beard attacks the skin every time you try to grow back. Because it was never meant to be cut off. It was meant to be groomed, but it was never meant to be cut off. Let me show you. Give me that law. Read.
This is the book of Leviticus chapter 21 and verse 5. Read. They shall not make baldness upon their heads.
We are not supposed to make out a Michael Jordan ball. But if you're going forehead ball, then you're clean. It's okay. But you are not supposed to take up a razor on your own volition and shave your head clean like a balloon. That is not your custom. Read.
Neither shall they shave off the corner of their beard.
You no longer have the corners of your beard because your beard is gone. You've shaven it off and you've disfigured your skin that the Lord blessed you with. And you have dishonored your honor that God blessed you with from birth. There are men out here who wish they had a full beard to show them manliness. When you watch those old movies of kings and whatnot, what did they all rock on the throne? A beard. A beard, because it is your badge. You are a representation of a lion. Look at this effeminate devil here. This is who you follow now. This is your God. You might not call him that, but your actions say that. This is who you follow. This is your daddy. This is your daddy. Rather than this, which you supposed to pass on to the younger generation, you follow this. You are just as lost as the younger generation. And you need to do better. You are about to leave this earth and go the way of every other man. What legacy are you going to leave behind? What is your last act of righteousness that you could say, yeah, I could go now. I'm satisfied with that. No, it's not a joke. It's not a joke. It's not a joke. It really isn't. No, you can say one more time. One more. You need other things to do. Listen, for you to know what is sin. What is sin? No, listen, we've been out here. I might be young. Don't get me wrong, and pops are young as a baby out here. But I've seen enough to know when people say that, they don't come back. So rather hear it now and then leave. Here. Pops. And pops, we have love for you.
Make me feel that I should follow the word of the faith because it's coming from the Bible.
That's where it's coming from, exactly.
I get it. I get it.
No, we have a This is what sin is first. You need to understand what sin is. Read.
This is the book of 1 John chapter 3 and verse 4.
Read.
Whosoever committed sin transgresseth also the law.
For what?
For sin is the transgression of the law.
Many people who claim to love God don't even know that. Sin is the breaking of God's commandments. Watch. Sin is a weakness, Elder. Mr. Samuel. Sin is a weakness. Sin is a weakness in you. Why do you think the women don't respect you anymore as a head or as a man anymore in the society? Why do you think that happens?
How do you know that?
How do you mean how I know that? Am I not a male and do I not live in the society? I see and I grow up amongst it. I see how our women do not respect us anymore. Imagine, they hate that the fact that a black man is their savior. Jesus Christ is the God and savior of us all Israelites. And they hate that. The Lord and Savior in the black woman's mind is not a black man. Do not tell them that.
That's right.
Because when they see that, when they hear that, they see you, they see him, they see me, they see us. Wait, Mr. Samuel, where are you going? Do you have a question? Hang on, by you.
The lady is saying, I asked the lady, do you know Christ is black?
Right.
She says, yes. I said, where you know that? She said, her mind.
Right.
I said, no, it's recorded in the Bible.
Right.
She said, true. I said, well, let me show you.
Right.
Show her.
So let's show you. One time, no sticking. In the Bible, you believe in the scriptures, right? Good. The scriptures have the truth in it, right? Right, cool. So we're going to Revelation, last book in the Bible, we're going to read verse 1, chapter 1. Right? Pay attention. Revelation chapter 1, verse 1. We're going to get this. Ready? Read.
This is the book of Revelation chapter 1 and verse 1.
Read.
The revelation of Jesus Christ, which God gave unto him to show unto his servants things which must shortly come to pass.
So John the Revelator is the man that the Lord put his words in to write this. That's him, right? And he gave him these words to show, right? That's what revelation means, to show or to manifest, right? By easier ways to show. So it's the showing of Jesus Christ, things like that must come to pass. Here's one of the things that Jesus Christ showed him, man. Go to verse 11.
Verse 11, saying, I am Alpha and Omega.
Who's the Alpha and Omega, man? Who's the Alpha and the Omega? Who is he? Who is he? Who is the Alpha? Jehovah? Christ is the Alpha and the Omega. But close, read.
Saying, I am Alpha and Omega, the first and the last, and what thou seest, write in a book.
So, ma'am, right, so he said, what thou seest, write in a book. Now, let me ask you this. If I was to tell you to write down whatever you see, what am I asking you for? He said, whatever thou seest, write in a book, right? If somebody was to tell you whatever you see, write it down, what are they asking you for? a description. They ask you to give a description. Like if you go to a police officer and they make a report, they say, well, tell us what the man looked like. And you give a description and they will make a picture of that, right? So this is what he's having here. He's taking a description, he's writing what he's seeing. Read.
And send unto the 7 churches which are in Asia.
So he said, whatever you see, send to the 7 churches, right? Jump on the next verse.
Verse 12. And I turned to see the voice that spake with me.
So right, so you hear this voice, so he turns, like if somebody called it out. So he turns to see the direction that the voice is coming from. And what did he see?
And being turned, I saw 7 golden candlesticks.
The 7 golden candlesticks is what we call today a menorah. A menorah has 7 branches and it's called the 7 golden candlesticks in the Bible. Read on.
And in the midst of the 7 candlesticks,
in the middle of them, Mr. Samuel, focus here. In the middle of the candlesticks, read.
One like unto the Son of Man.
This one was like unto the Son of Man. Who is the Son of Man? He saw somebody look like the Son of Man. Jesus Christ is the Son of Man. Read on.
Clothed with a garment down to the foot.
And he had a long robe on. Read on.
And girt about the pump.
And he had around his waist, read.
With a golden girdle.
A golden belt, or what we call a golden girdle today. Read on.
His head and his hairs were white like wool.
His head and his hairs were white and like wool. Wool is only one texture. And white like snow. Snow only comes in one color. So we're talking about texture, or we're talking about color. Which people on the face of this earth have hair that is similar to sheep's wool? I will give you a hint. Look at this young lady right here with the bubbles in her hair. Look at right here. One race of people has hair texture like wool. I heard an analogy before. When you go to the barber shop and you see so-called people get the hair cut, it curls up. Just like the same way sheep wool curls up when they shave it off for them to make fleece.
Bring it on.
In opposition, the so-called East Indian or the so-called Syrian, when they cut their hair, it just drops. So woolly hair is one of his features, and it was white like wool. Read on.
As white as snow.
Read.
And his eyes were as a flame of fire.
And he had red eyes, not of like laser beam, but he had red eyes. We're going to the description of Christ in the Bible right now. Read on.
And his feet like unto fine brass, as if they burned in a furnace.
Read.
And his voice as the song of many waters.
So if I look at your feet, man, is the complexion of your feet the rest is the same as your body? The skin complexion on your feet is the same as your body? As your hands and your chest? It is, right? The same brown skin you have on your feet, the same brown skin you have on your arms and feet, right? On your fingers, right? Jesus Christ is described as having skin of brass or bronze. What color is that? What color is brass? It's brown. Take that brass and burn it in a furnace. What color is it going to come out? Huh?
I know, I can't see that.
You take anything, any metal and put it in a fire to burn, what color will come out? Iron, paper, wood. It's going to come out dark, it's going to come out black. Jesus Christ's skin is described as being dark, as if you burn brass or 5 cents in a furnace and you take it back out.
That's right.
Any other questions? Alright. Daniel, we did it before. I was telling Mr. Samuel, the women of today, they do not respect us. But before I reach that point, we was going to understand the scriptures. First thing you have to understand is the fear of the Lord. We went through that, right? You realize we're just going for scripture, for scripture, for scripture, for everything, right? Let me show you why. Give me Isaiah chapter 28 and verse 9.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 28 and verse 9. Whom shall he teach knowledge? And whom shall he make to understand doctrine?
So who's God going to make to understand doctrine? The word doctrine, big fancy word for teaching. So who's God going to make to understand teachings? Read on.
Them that are weaned from the milk.
This is the answer. They that are weaned from the milk. A child at 3 years old is weaned from milk, meaning they take it off the breast. You know, so they take them away from breastfeeding and try to put them towards more semi-solid foods. Right? Read on.
And drawn from the breast. For precept must be upon precept.
This is how you're going to get the understanding. This is how you're going to get the understanding. Precept must be upon precept. A precept is a law or a rule or a regulation. So if it says, thou shalt not kill here, it's supposed to be an scripture that's supposed to explain, well, thou shalt not murder with a stick, thou shalt not murder with a stone, thou shalt not murder with an axe, so on and so on and so forth. You understand? To give you a clearer understanding. Read on.
precept upon precept,
Law upon law.
line upon line.
One scripture verse will explain the next scripture verse. For example, when we said the fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom, right? When we talk about fear of the Lord, if you go to the next scripture in Sirach that says fearing God is X, Y, and Z. You understand? Read on.
Line upon line. Here a little and there a little.
You read, sometimes we read from the old, sometimes we read in the middle, sometimes we read the end. It's all one book. They all speak the same things. You just have to find when they touch on that topic. What one prophet will talk about, another prophet might give a little more understanding on it. Or you might see it in a clearer fashion. You understand? This is how you get the understanding of the Bible. How do we know this? Read on. Give me Psalms 119 and 104. You see how I'm going to do it now. I'm going to apply it now. How do we know reading the Bible in that fashion? How are we going to get understanding? David the prophet said the same thing. Read.
The book of Psalms chapter 119 verse 104. Through thy precept I get understanding.
How does David get understanding?
Through thy precept I get understanding.
Remember, I said a precept is a law. We conveniently say precepts are the verses in the Bible. Because within all the verses of the Bible, it is the law of God. This book does not refer to itself as the Bible. It calls itself the book of the Lord or the book of the law. Catch that? Now, this is how you're supposed to get the understanding. You're supposed to first have a fear of God, and then you're supposed to read the Bible precept over precept. For now, read it chronologically. For now, from beginning to end. Whatever you don't understand, brethren, write it down. Why do I say read it? Give me Revelation chapter 1 and verse 3. Why is it important for us to read? One of the things that is our ancestors from doing in slavery was what? Say it again. Read and write. For what purpose? And then after we're done, what are we going to do? I'm going to re-educate. Exactly. It's easier to trick someone to bring them to my understanding. I am going to miseducate you and train you for my purpose. The whole purpose in this society is to serve your enemy. The same enemy he learned his doctrine from. The same enemy that he learned his doctrine to pass on. He's not going to accept it. He's not going to accept it. He is set in his ways. He's a tree that cannot bend. He will break. We cannot be like that. The truth is the truth no matter how, no matter what traditions we follow. That tradition there, that cross, came with a whip and a chain. And it came with the erasure of your identity, your ancestry, and your heritage that you have inherited at this point. That doctrine that he's taught, that doctrine that belongs to this devil right here. See the ones? Read. Revelation 1 and 3.
This is the book of Revelation, chapter 1 and verse 3.
Read.
Blessed is he that readeth.
What does that say, youth man? He run one time. Blessed is he that readeth. We don't like to read. One proverb that we got from slavery is if you want to hide anything from a Negro, put it in a book. We don't like to read. Once you're looking too long, nah, forget that. Just talk to me. You understand? No, you laugh. Is it true though? Once you look too long, like, oh, nah, this is the way me now. But within the words will be some information there that is important for us to get better. And the first thing that we're supposed to read is the truth itself, the words of God. So what? Read again.
Blessed is he that readeth.
But there's something more we have to do. Read.
And they that hear the words of this prophecy and keep those things which are written therein.
Those that hear the words of this prophecy and keep the things that are written therein. What are the things that are written therein? The laws of God, wisdom, knowledge, righteousness. Righteousness. To be righteous, you have to be put in action. You love God? Nah, you don't love God. You want to love God. You want to love God. Let me show you why you don't love God. So, give me 1 John 1 and verse 5. Most of us don't love God out here. Even some of us up here don't love God, but we're trying to. How? Well, we want to, and us up here, we're trying to love God. We're trying to get to that point of loving God. Call the number. We're trying to get that point of loving God. How do we love God? Can you give God a hug? You can give God that. You can give dog a bounce. You can give God a bounce. Say God. And all of your things I love and things. You can't do that. How you show God love? Read.
This is the book of 1 John, chapter 1, chapter 5 and verse 3.
Read.
For this is the love of God.
This is the love of God. Read.
That we keep his commandments.
That we do what?
That we keep his commandments.
So the love of God means to do what?
That we keep his commandments.
If you're a woman out here wearing pants and the word of God says don't wear pants, you don't love God. If you're a man out here with your face face shaven, you don't love God. If you break any Sabbath day by buying, selling, or working, and God said to remember it and keep it holy, you don't love God. You might want to love God, but you currently don't love God. You love the ways of this world and this society more than God. That is why you're doing the ways of this world more than what God said to do. You might want to, but you're not doing it. Don't lie to yourself. Because that's the only way for you to get better. It's like being sick. If you have a gunshot wound in your chest, wait, by saying I don't have a gunshot wound in my chest, that means you're going to survive? You don't need help? You're going to heal just so? You're going dead. You're going to die. You're going to bleed out and die. No, there's not blood there, there's water, there's sweat. There's different colors. You're going to die. If you keep lying to yourself, you can't lie to yourself. Read.
And his commandments are not grievous.
So to love God is to keep his commandments, and his commandments are not evil. They're not hard, they're not impossible. Is it impossible to keep your beard? No, it's not. The grows, you just keep it neat. Is it impossible to wear these things in the end of our clothes, but you have to wear it? It's not part of our culture. No, it's not. You sew it on, you forget it there. Easy. Is it hard to not buy or sell on the Sabbath day? No, it's not. You're saving money. Rest yourself. You just want to do it on work anyhow. When you go to work, it's one day rest. You try to rest all work okay, and we can do it on the day you set for us.
Shalom. This is Bishop Nathaniel of Israel United in Christ. Please subscribe to our YouTube channels. Stay up to date with our latest events, music, and classroom lessons. IUIC plans to continue visiting different countries where this gospel has not been preached before. IUIC needs your help in pushing this truth. So join us. Subscribe to our Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and podcasts, and stay up to date with us. For more information, please visit www.israelunite.org.